Hi friends, how are you? I know you are free in holidays because you don't have the online classes, you have the holidays. So now we can do one thing, we can see the classes in our PMC Education YouTube channel. I am Miss Poonam Bangar. So today we can learn a very nice grammar. You like the nice grammar. The name of that grammar is sentences. Now see, everyone see here sentences. What is the definition of the sentence? A group of words that make complete sense and expresses a thought is called a sentence. Now we can see a second slide. Now see, all the sentence begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop or question mark or an exclamatory sign. Now you can see everywhere in the sentence the first letter is capital. Now we can see in the third slide some examples of the sentence. The first example, Rohan eat a mango. Now see here, mango. Here is full stop. And see, this letter will be capital R. So it is called as a full sentence. Rohan eat a mango. Now the second sentence, Priyanka is playing football. Now see, here is the full stop and the first letter of the name is capital. So it is also full sentence. Now the third one, she loves to play cricket. Now see, the same thing is there. Here is full stop and the first letter is capital. So it is a full sentence. Now the fourth sentence, here full stop is there and the first letter is capital. Now see, all the sentence is perfect. But you want to focus in one sentence. I will write one sentence. Now see, mango, Rohan, eat. I will put full stop. Mango, Rohan, eat. It is like a jumble word. Now see, is it any meaning is there? No. Is it any sense is there for this sentence? No, because it can't express anything. So this is not a sentence. It is not so proper. If now see, this is a small letter. We can't put the full stop also. So it is an incomplete sentence. There's no sense, no meaning because we can't understand the meaning from this sentence. Mango, Rohan, eat. There is no meaning. No sense is there. So this is a wrong sentence. And all these sentences are correct one because this sentence having some sense and expresses something. Rohan eat a mango. Rohan like a mango to eat. Okay, now we can see the types of sentences. There are so many types of sentences. For example, complex, compound, assertive, interrogative. There are so many types of sentences that we can use in day-to-day life. Now see types of sentences. There are four types of sentences. The first one is assertive sentence. The second one is interrogative sentence. And the third one is exclamatory sentence. Fourth one is imperative sentence. Assertive sentence have the another name, declarative sentence. If you feel like that declarative is different, no. Assertive is also another name, declarative sentence. Now, see everyone, first we can take one sentence with meaning and with example. The first is assertive sentence. Now see, assertive sentence. Definition. A sentence that states or declares something is called an assertive or declarative sentence. It always ends with full stop. This is the main one. It is always ends with full stop because if the first letter is capital and the last it will be end with full stop is called as a assertive sentence. It is also called as a declarative sentence. There are so many examples are there of assertive sentence. If we can see, if we can complete the sentence with full stop, it is called a sentence, but the type is assertive. We can see some examples of assertive sentence. Okay. Now the example of assertive sentence. Now see, he is a good boy. Second one, she sings a song very well. Radha plays for our India. Bharvi is a very beautiful girl. He is a good boy. Who is a good boy? Is it any name is there? No. But he is a good boy. Now see, good. How it declares something. It's good. She sings a song very well. What she's doing? Sings a song very well. Radha plays for our India. What Radha is doing? She plays for our India. Means this sentence declares something. Bharvi is very beautiful girl. Bharvi is what? She is very beautiful girl. Means in this sentence, it will be declared something. In these examples, assertive sentence declares something. So in this, especially all in these examples, you want to focus every word. First word is capital and end with full stop. In every sentence, it will be shown the same thing. So the sentence will be completed. All the sentence will be completed and end with full stop, because in the previous definition we see same thing. Assertive sentence, it declares and end with full stop. Now we can see a second one, interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks a question is an interrogative sentence. It always ends with question mark. There are, in an interrogative sentence, one thing you want to focus, that a sentence, if some sentence are end with question mark, is called interrogative sentence. But in interrogative sentence is also two form of interrogative sentence is there. One is, for example, if we are asking some questions, what is this? We want to give the answer in statement, and some answers we are giving in yes or no. You done this? No. Then what is this? This is my school. For example, it will be the answer in. So it is two types of sentences. In this, we want to see there are two types of sentences, interrogative. For example, yes, no. We want to give the answer in yes, no. And second was is WH family. There are two types of questions are given in interrogative sentence. The first, we are giving the answer in yes, no, and another one is in WH family. I told you about some questions. We are giving yes, no, or in a statement. So it is called as an interrogative sentence. It is not a type. It is not a type of interrogative sentence. You want to understand that same thing. It is not a type of interrogative sentence. It is only the different type of questions will be given. For example, if you can understand, we can give the answer in short answers or in a small sentences. In one type of sentence, we can give the answer. I will show you some examples of interrogative sentences. Okay, now see the examples of interrogative sentences. The first example of interrogative sentence is, why are you late for today's class? Now you can focus the question. Why are you late for today's class? Is it in first family? Did we can give the answer in yes or no? No. Okay. Now see, this is the examples of interrogative sentence. The first example is, why are you late for today's class? We want to give the answer in a statement, in a one sentence. We can't give the answer in yes or no. Why are you late for today's class? We want to give some reason. Now, the second example is, what is your name? Did we can give the answer in yes, no? No. What is your name? We are asking some question. So we want to give the answer in a statement. Do you know how to cook? Yes. This is the question that we can give the answer in yes or no. Do you know how to cook? We can give the answer yes or no. Where do you live? We want to give the answer in a statement. We can't give the answer in yes or no. Now see and just focus the examples. See, why are you late for today's class? What is important in interrogative sentence? Question mark. And the word is capital. Here also same thing. The first word is capital and it is end with question mark. The third sentence, the first word is capital and end with question mark. The first word is capital and end with question mark. So it is called as a interrogative sentence. Now we can see the type of third sentence. Exclamatory sentence. What is the definition of exclamatory sentence? Now see. When a sentence expresses a strong feeling, it is called an exclamatory sentence. It always ends with exclamatory mark. Now, what is meant by strong feeling? Now see, if expresses, when a sentence expresses strong feeling, when we happy what we are doing, we are laughing. Wow, it's very nice. When we are surprised, if in our birthday party, our father give us a surprise gift, how we feel, wow, it's very nice. It's a strong feeling. If we feel insecure, what we can, oh my God, what is going on? It called as a strong feeling. So it is called, this type of feeling is called as exclamatory feeling or exclamatory sentence. When we can write that, we can put the exclamatory mark. So it, in the exclamatory sentence, when we can express a strong feeling, so we feel like that, it is called an exclamatory sentence. For the exclamatory sentence, exclamatory mark is compulsion to put. So the example of exclamatory sentence we can see. Now see, what a beautiful painting. Now in this sentence, we can put an exclamatory sign. What a beautiful painting. Now see everyone, it is an exclamatory sign here. Now the second sentence, oh no, we lost the match. Now in the second sentence, we can feel, oh no, means we are so feeling so bad, we lost the match. Now in this one, and the third one, how fast he understand, means it is a very strong feeling. How fast means the feeling will be so strong. How terrible, having a very strong feeling, and it will be in the end, it put exclamatory sign, means it completed with a exclamatory mark. So it is called as a exclamatory sentence. And you want to focus in every type of sentence. The first letter is capital. In this sentence also the same thing. W, second O, and third H, fourth H. All the letters are capital. And on the end, exclamatory mark will be there. So it is called as an exclamatory sentence. Now, the fourth one is third one. Fourth one. It should be okay. Imperative. Let it be. Fourth one. Imperative sentences. Yeah, it should be imperative sentences. When a sentence given order, command, when a sentence is given order, command, request, or suggestion, it is called as an imperative sentence. It always end with a full stop. Did you focus for first type of sentence? Means it is assertive sentence. That sentence is also end with stop, but it declares something. Assertive sentence declares something, but in imperative sentence, it can't declare anything. It gives order, command, request, or suggestion. So it is called as an imperative sentence. And this sentence also completed with full stop. We can see some examples of imperative sentence. The first example, The first example of imperative sentence. Please give me a glass of water. This sentence ends with full stop. But did you can focus on the sentence? How is the sentence? Please give me a glass of water. It is a requesting. Please give me a glass of water. The second sentence, close the door. Something it will be like a order. Close the door. The third sentence, don't play. When in our family member, our father is shouting, now everything is over. Don't play now. Do your studies. It's like giving a order. Let's play a game. Now there are so many sentences are there imperative sentence. You can focus that the imperative sentence is also end with full stop. And in every sentence, the first letter is capital. Now see in please P is capital, in close C is capital, don't D is capital. Let's play a game. In this sentence, L is capital. Means we want to focus on all the types of sentence. The first letter is capital, and in assertive, the first in assertive sentence it will be end with full stop. Second, exclamatory sentences it end with exclamatory mark. Fourth, interrogative sentence the same thing is there, full stop, and imperative sentence it will be completed with full stop. So now we can see some examples. Now see, I will give you some exercise. Put the correct punctuation mark and say whether they are assertive, exclamatory, imperative, or interrogative. The first sentence is, let's play a cricket. The second is, please close the door. Third is, wow, what a beautiful parrot. Fourth, who is the Prime Minister of India? Fifth is, where are you from? Sixth, he's playing a football. You want to focus the sentence and you want to identify which type of sentence is there. And right now you can focus that all the sentence and write down the answer in our PMC Education channel comment box. And and after in second video, when I will give a second video, I will check that comment box. If the answer is correct, I will tell you, and if the answer is wrong, that also I will explain. Thank you.